everyone, Johnny Baddies. Welcome back to another video. This is problem number 22 of the 2020 AMC8. When a positive integer n is fed into a machine, the output is a number calculated according to the rule shown below. If n is even, it's n divided by 2. If n is odd, it's 3n plus 1. Who decided to make a machine like that? That is stupid. Anyway. For example, starting with an input of n is equivalent to 7, the machine will output 3 times 7 plus 1, which is 22. Then if the output is repeatedly inserted in the machine one more time, the final output is 26, as shown. When the same 6-step process is applied to a different starting value of n, the final output is 1, was the sum of all such integers n. Okie dokie. So the way that you can do this problem is basically working backwards. Cue dramatic lighting. Anyway, so basically we're starting from 1. That is undisputed, but 1 can only go to 2 because we're basically going backwards from 1, if you know what I mean. But since 1 has no values, n, as when 3n plus 1 would be equivalent to 1, no integers satisfy that. Therefore, it just goes straight to 2 because we have to multiply by 2. And then 2 is the same, it just goes straight to 4. However, 4 is when things start taking a little bit of a weird turn, because 4 is also equivalent to 3 multiplied by 1, which is just 3 plus 1, which is equivalent to 4. Therefore, 1 is also a possible outcome for 4, or you could just double it and give it to the next person and get 8. Okay, so wait, that would actually be a really good concept if YouTubers went around, it's like 3n plus 1, or double it and give it to the next person. Anyway, 8 then can be split since it doesn't have a 3n plus 1 value. We're just going to go down this route real quick. It just has to immediately be 16. However, 16 then gives us another doozy because it could also be equivalent to 3 times 5 plus 1. So 5. And then this could also be 32. And this has to be 10 because there are no values of n which would satisfy 3n plus 1 is equivalent to 5. And then 32 just goes straight to 64, which is our first 2 final answers. Let's go back down the path of our 1. 1 once again ends up with the 2, 4 scenario. 2, 4. And by this case, we basically only have one thing left. That's 1 and / or 8. So now we just need to add all of these together. So what do I mean by these? That's 64, 10, 8, and 1. Those are the only possible outcomes. 64 plus 10, 74 plus 9, which is equivalent to E83. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye!